everyone, welcome back to Dunk's Money here on YouTube. Just quickly, if you're a subscriber to the channel, I would just like to say thank you very much for subscribing. I really do appreciate the support, it does mean a lot to me. And thank you for all the commenting and liking of previous videos. It's great for me as it shows me that I'm hopefully going in the right direction with the channel and what you guys are looking for. If you're new to the channel or you've never met me before, I'll just introduce myself. I'm Duncan and I live in Scotland in the United Kingdom. I'm an investor, but more recently I've gotten into the stocks and shares side of the investing, and the whole purpose of this vlog or this channel is to record my investment journey or my money journey so that you can all see it and what I'm doing. Now, I've made some mistakes along the way, but I've also had some successes, so I'll film it and put it on here. Now, what would be great for me is if you're new to the channel is if you could please hit subscribe. You'll get all my latest videos, but if you could also please comment on the videos, tell me what you're thinking, what your thoughts are, what you're planning, and like the videos as well, so that I know that I'm going in the right direction. Now, I really hope you enjoy this next video, and I hope that it brings you some sort of value. Enjoy. Hello YouTube, welcome back. Hope you're all bearing up well with the coronavirus lockdown. In today's video, I'm going to explain to you why I bought shares in Ford Motor Company. So it was yesterday, which was the 8th of May 2020. I purchased 23 shares in the Ford Motor Company. Now, we all know Ford. We all know the iconic Ford Focus, the Ford Kuga, Fiesta, Kia. Is that Ford Kia? Yeah, no, Ford Ka. Sorry, oops. And I've bought 23 shares in Ford at $5.08, which in the UK is equivalent to £4.09. So I'll talk to you through some of the reasoning as to why I bought these shares. The Ford Motor Company are listed on the New York Stock Exchange, and as we all know, Ford has been around for a very, very long time. So they're, in my opinion, they're quite a big company, and that's what I aim to buy in big sort of solid companies. Now, when I looked at Ford, I looked at the price to earnings ratio, and their PE ratio was 2.58. I've got some notes written here, guys, just so I make sure I get it right for you. 2.58 was the price earnings ratio, and that's what I like, a nice low price to earnings ratio. We'll explain that in another video down the line. And their dividend per share is 60 cents a share, which may not sound like a lot of money to you, but I've bought 23 shares, and that's $13.80 a year, which is just over $1 a month, but that's 11.8% yield on my investment. So, that for me, that's quite good. 11% yield on my investment of my 23 shares, which came to a total of £96.93. The other thing I'd like to explain to you, as you'll see when we go into the app, when I purchased the shares. Now, I've got a gut feeling where I like to buy a share during a dip. I like to make sure that I'm buying it when it's low, obviously, and I don't want to buy it at the higher share price that someone else has bought it at. So when you look at the graph, you'll see now on the 11th of February 2020, the Ford stock price was at over $8 a share. So you can imagine with the coronavirus lockdown, it's dipped, and I've now managed to buy it at $5 a share. So there's almost $3 of difference between the prices. So I feel like I've gotten value for money, I hope. And that was part of my reasoning for buying it. So for me, it was the lower stock price at the moment. I thought I'll jump on that and take advantage of that during the lockdown. And the fact that the dividend yield is 11% per share that I've bought at the current price, which for me I thought was a no-brainer, because I could buy a flat, rent a flat out, and I might not even get that yield from renting the flat out. And I've only put £96 into Ford for my 23 shares. The other thing that I quite liked about Ford was doing some research. In April, Ford sales in China jumped by 38.3% due to the Chinese market. They've got a huge demand over there for Ford SUVs in China, and that has helped with their sales growth, which for me is great as an investor. Also, they managed within 40 days on the 6th of May to provide 10,000 respirators, air purifying respirators for workers during the COVID-19 pandemic, which shows that they can open up other avenues and diversify. That's what you want, they can diversify. And also the CEO, or should I say the Chief Operating Officer for Ford himself this month in May, has actually almost spent its entire salary of $1 million in buying Ford stock. Now, as an outsider looking in, why would the chief operating officer spend $1 million on Ford stock if he didn't think it was going to be successful or doing well? And that's just some of the reasons, guys, why I myself personally decided to buy into Ford. Just the price was so low. I play the long-term game anyway, so I'm quite happy if I buy it and leave it for years. It doesn't bother me. Happy with the wee dividend that I'll be getting from it. It's not going to change my life, but you know what? It'll make, $11 a year. What's that in pounds? About £9 maybe. I don't know. It might, but I'll buy me a lunch maybe. So I'm happy with that, and that was the reason why I bought Ford. So let's jump back into the app, not back, but into the app, and you can watch me actually purchasing the shares now. Hello everyone, welcome back into the Trading 212 app. Today I'm going to show you me buying some shares in Ford Motor Group. So if we look here, I've got £100 free funds, and I always like to be invested. So I'm going to search for Ford Motor Group, New York Stock Exchange. So you'll see that it's $5.09 a share. Today alone it's gone up by 22 cents, but what interests me is if you look at this over 3 months, you'll see 17th of February was $8, and then today it's $5.09, most likely due to the current coronavirus situation. Also, if we have a look at the price to price earnings ratio, they're 2.58, which is what I like. I like a low ratio. Dividends, I'll be honest, aren't the best. They aren't very high, but I do like Ford. I do want a Ford. If we can have a look at some of the other ratios, don't just take the PE ratio. Have a look at all the ratios. Make sure you're happy. I'll show you the per share dividend, 60 cents. Not massive, but you know what? A dividend's a dividend. I'm quite happy to go for this. So what we'll do is we'll go back into Ford. So it's over the last 3 months dropped by over $3, which is fine. I like to buy in a dip. It's a gut feeling I have all the time. So I'm going to buy. Right, so I've got £100. As you know, you can't do the max. So I'll see if that'll work. Right, so it's £93.88 for 23 shares. Send by order. Should be quite instant if the stock market's open. There we are, done. Perfect. So I now own 23 shares in Ford, already at minus 20 cents, but that's fine. I'm buying it in a drop. I'm quite happy with that. So as you saw there, guys, I bought the Ford shares, 23 shares at $5.08 a share, which is £4.09 in the UK, coming to a total of £96.93. And like I was saying, the dividend, 60 cents a share, and I'm quite happy, and I'm going to leave it, and we'll see how it goes. Let me know your thoughts, guys, below. Am I just being mad? It would be interesting to come back and just as in a wee experiment and see what the Ford share price is like in a year's time, or even once the lockdown lifts. We'll see what happens with the Ford stock price. I'm hoping it will go up. You never know. Remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not advising you buy these stocks. I'm just showing you what I've done, and this is what will work for me. You have to make your own decisions and do your own checks, but enjoy your investing. Well, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video that I created there. I really enjoy creating these videos and bringing them to you. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already, and that way you'll get all my videos as they come out. Please comment below your thoughts and ideas, and also if you can just hit like just to show me that you've enjoyed the video, and that way I know that I'm doing the right thing on here. But no, thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, enjoy trading. I'm Dunk, I love money, and so should you.